Hello, welcome to Mr. Johnson Math and Science class. In today's geography class, we'll be doing physical geography 1, so check out for the video on physical geography 2. So we'll be doing map reading, conventional science, natural and cultural features. In this class, our mission is to rejuvenate the passion for academic excellence. You can call or WhatsApp me via these digits, and here is my email address. Okay. In today's class, we'll be starting with map reading, and I'm going to take my time to explain some basic things about map reading. Okay, I know you must have heard about map or seen a map. Okay, a perfect example, the military men make use of the map so much, and in such kind of position, if you make a mistake, you could endanger your life or, cause a huge loss to your team. So map reading has to do with the ability to recognize conventional signs and symbols and then interpret what those signs mean or represent. So I think this is where you might get lost, but just in a moment I'm going to explain these conventional signs and symbols. So your ability to read a map has to do with understanding the map when you look at it. Does it make sense to you? If it makes sense to you, then we can say you know how to read a map. But if you look at a map and it doesn't make sense to you, it simply means you don't know how to read a map. Okay, and for us to be able to read a map, we need to understand what is or what are conventional signs. Okay, conventional signs and symbols are diagrams. They could be diagrams, they could be lines or words used by map makers to represent natural and cultural features on a map. So I'm going to talk about the natural and cultural features just in a moment. I'm going to talk about that, but before we continue, let me talk about the lines and all that. Okay, for instance, in most map reading, they use lines of the form to represent a railway rail. So a rail, or they could use lines of this form to talk about roads, either a main road or let me say a federal road or whatever. So they can also use trees. Okay, for instance, they could use trees and then to symbolize agriculture, or they can also use words like MKT for market, CH for church, and MQ for mosque. Okay, now in such kind of case, these are words, using of words. Now these are use of diagrams, and then right here we have our use of lines. So map makers use this as conventional signs to make more sense or add meanings to our map. And these conventional signs can be found on the legend of a map. You see, I just had to bold this so they can be found in legend. In our subsequent videos, we're talking about the legend of a map. That shouldn't be a problem for the meantime, but just understand that conventional signs are just those diagrams, lines or words which we can use to, let me say, make more sense from our map. So let's continue. Okay, talking about natural and cultural features. So over there now. Okay, natural features, which is also known as physical features. So either you call them the natural features or you call them the physical features. They include your relief. So when we talk about relief, talking about the valley, the mountain, lowlands and highlands, vegetation, your forest, the type of vegetative parts, savanna, whatever. Okay, we'll have the drainage, talking about river, lakes, oceans, and then the climate as concerned with weather and all that. Okay, now one thing I want you to know about natural features or these physical features is that they are made by nature. Why for the cultural features, which is also known as the social cultural features, include schools, markets, roads, church, and mosques. These features are situated in, let me say, good locations where they can fit to the natural world of society, as you can see, and they are made by man. So one of the differences is that these are made by man, while these are just natural things you can find in our environment. Okay, so remember to check out for the next video on physical geography, and thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate. So this is Mr. Johnson Math and Science class. We got you covered for your math and science classes. Join us next time, and thank you.